What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Uncle Stevie's Nephews podcast, the first post-game podcast of the year. And I'm so mad, hopefully the most mad that I'll be this entire season. I know it's only one game. You don't have to tell me over and over again. But tomorrow at 7 o'clock seems so far away right now after losing that game. I mean, being up 2-0, eighth inning, and then falling apart. And I know the blame really belongs on Trevor May and Aaron Loup, but I can't make this video without saying the blame falls on Luis Rojas. Maybe not all the blame, but he made so many dumb decisions today. And I know Steve Cohen's watching. I know he is. Luis Rojas, these were the decisions he made today. Number one, Dom Smith doesn't get to start opening day of the 2021 season. After batting over 300 last season, being in the MVP race somewhat, whatever, however you want to take that, being the spark plug for your team, even when he's injured. He's been a huge part of the Mets, and he doesn't get to start opening day. Who starts over him? Kevin Pillar. And the reason behind that is Luis Rojas said he was playing matchups. Sure, Kevin Pillar is really good against lefties. And this is what you do. Like, how does he not get the start? I mean, Kevin Pillar, isn't some schmuck, but it's Dom Smith. And yeah, he might not be the best defender, but he makes up more than for that with hitting. And it's a Matt Moore. It's not some crazy left-handed pitcher that's outstanding talent-wise, and Dom Smith wouldn't even be able to do anything against him. It's Matt Moore. Dom Smith can bat against Matt Moore. I mean, I think I saw a stat that Dom Smith batted like 280 against lefties last season. Is that not good? I mean, you would kill for that. I simply don't understand that move. I might understand it more if it's like towards the middle part of the season and you want to give Kevin Pillar some playing time and it's not opening day, but it's opening day for the Mets. How does Dom Smith not get the start after the season that he had last year and all the work he puts in? That just makes me mad, and I'm upset for Dom Smith. And then Dom Smith doesn't even get an at-bat today. That's just terrible managerial decisions. Then you have the Mets have bases loaded in the fourth inning. This isn't as bad of a decision that he made today, but you have the bases loaded, one out, and you have Kevin Pillar coming up in the fourth inning. There, you could have easily put in Dom Smith, who probably would have had a better, not to mention, completely forgot this, they changed the pitchers, so it would have been a better matchup for Dom Smith to be in. But they kept Kevin Pillar in for defense purposes. But I thought you got Alberto Mora and Kevin Pillar for instances like that, where you could bring Alberto Mora in later in the game, but still have Dom Smith play. I thought that was what we were doing, getting all this versatility on this team. But I guess not. That decision, now that I'm even thinking about it more, is just a stupid decision. I don't understand it. You have the bases loaded. You got a 2-0 lead. You can stack on, give Jacob deGrom some more run support, and then maybe a bullpen blow at the end of the game wouldn't have ruined the game for the Mets. Then, next up, in the blunders Luis Rojas calls of today, I can't even remember. Oh, the biggest one of them all, Jacob deGrom. 6 innings, somewhat cruising. Doesn't have the accuracy that we usually see from Jacob deGrom, but still pitching great. Pitches 77 pitches. It's taken out the 6th inning. Someone try and find for me the reason that makes sense. 77 pitches. Before the game, someone asked what. I wasn't even watching. I just saw the quote. What's Jacob deGrom's limit for today? Luis Rojas said 100 pitches. Let me do the math for everyone. 100 minus 77 is 23 pitches. He had 23 pitches left that easily could have gotten him through the 7th. Who comes in the 7th? I don't know. Maybe not Trevor May, but maybe it would have been at Trevor May, and maybe it would have been different batters that he would have faced. I don't know. Either way, dumb decision. I can't blame him for what happened with Trevor May and Aaron Loup. That was blunders, and we'll get into that. Blunders is my word today, it seems like. And then Dom Smith doesn't even get in at bat. Why is Jonathan Villar pinch hitting before Dom Smith? I don't understand. So frustrating. I think it's just even more frustrating that's opening day. I had to wait so long for this. I was looking so much forward to it, and then it falls apart. It's so upsetting. I'm like irrationally mad about this game. Let me just go into some other things that weren't Luis Rojas focused. Trevor May and Aaron Loup, that did not look good. You brought. Let's start with Trevor May. I was about to start with Aaron Loup, but it just makes sense. Trevor May comes in, gets a strikeout, and then falls apart. Not good for signing a guy 2 years, $15.5 million. I can't fault the Mets for that because he has the track record. He didn't pitch that great in spring. So I'm really hoping he figures it out because the bullpen was a key part of this offseason, and it better pay off. Then you got Aaron Loup, who hits Bryce Harper, who the reason you brought in Aaron Loup was to face guys like Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, Freddie Freeman, not starting off good. Then you have the bases loaded, a grounder to Luis Guillorme, and he's a grounder. He gets it, throws a terrible ball to home plate. Luis Guillorme is the guy who's supposed to be defensive excellence. And he does that. I can't blame James McCann that much. Yeah, he could have caught it, I guess, but it's not a good throw by Luis Guillorme. It's up the line. He has this is going to be backwards, so I guess here, right? He has the ball coming in, he has the player coming in, and then he's right here. He would have to step into the player to get full extension on that, and that just wouldn't work. You need a better throw by Luis Guillorme. You didn't have to rush it that much. And then you have the Mets, what they did in the bottom of the ninth. Pete Alonso was so close. If Pete Alonso would have done that, oh my God, this would have been a very different podcast. I can tell you that for sure. Just terrible game. Tomorrow, Marcus Stroman goes out. Maybe we won't take him out after 77 pitches again. Well, we won't take out our pitcher after 77 pitches. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the bullpen. You got to trust Trevor May. We didn't even get to see Edwin Diaz. I'm beyond frustrated. I don't know how long I've been reporting for, but there's not much more to say. I can't wait for tomorrow to come so I can watch this terrible game away, but it seems so far away right now. I guess I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for listening. This was more of just like a therapy appointment for me, but either way, you were here. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, there's not much to enjoy, but you'll hear from me tomorrow. That's for sure.